Well, it was a problem. It was thrust into the spotlight following the death of a Philadelphia police officer. A complete lack of security cameras inside parking garages at Philadelphia International Airport. More than 500 days after Officer Richard Mendez was shot and killed inside one of those garages, little has changed.
Those huge parking garages still do not have cameras. Chief investigative reporter Joe Holden is following up on this story, and he's asking what the holdup is when it comes to upgrading security.
There are more than 11,000 spaces in parking garages at the Philadelphia International Airport, and still there are no surveillance cameras. That concerns travelers.
In a parking garage, if you're coming in late at night, wouldn't you like to think that there's somebody looking after you or there's somebody recording what's going on? And who's breaking into your car while you're gone?
A CBS News Philadelphia investigation uncovered the literal blind spot due to a lack of cameras in parking garages one day after the October 2023 fatal shooting of police officer Richard Mendez. His partner, Officer Raul Ortiz, was also shot and injured. Investigators determined the shooting suspects were breaking into a car when confronted by the officers who were arriving for work. Chronic car thefts had plagued parking garages and rental car facilities at the airport. At the time, the DA's office said the lack of cameras hampered its investigation. In a statement, they told us installation of surveillance video technology in parking spaces at the airport is a safety and prevention measure that ought to be prioritized with urgency.
To hear they're still not in.
16 months later, we caught up with District Attorney Larry Krasner. We told him there were still no cameras. He said that was concerning.
It's incredibly important that in public areas, heavily trafficked ones, including airports, we have these cameras. It's just worth every nickel of investment in terms of saving human life.
We've been asking about the cameras for almost a year and a half. Last February, here's when we caught up with the airport CEO.
Investigation that we conducted found that there are no cameras in these garages. Can you give us an update on where the airport stands in design and implementation?
Yeah, absolutely. So ever since that unfortunate incident, this has been a high priority for us. As you know, these structures were built a long time ago, and they just simply do not have the technology that you can plug and play with.
Any timeline, Mr. Saeed?
Testing is supposed to be completed this summer, and we are hoping that we initiate the process of purchasing and then scaling it to the rest of the facilities this fall.
But the fall has come and gone, and still no cameras. We checked other major airports. Newark Liberty's garages have them, and so does Baltimore Washington International.
The basic infrastructure didn't exist in these garages.
Api Apalingam, the airport's chief development officer, spoke with us about the holdup here.
Why haven't they been installed yet? Where are the cameras? How does the airport respond to that?
Over the last few years, we investigated options to look at what is the best solution for our customers. It's not something that could be done overnight, and we wanted to get this right. We didn't want to react and put something in that would fail.
She says the design of the camera system is complete, but still there is no specific timeline and no estimate on cost. Once a decision is made on a contractor, installation will take 8 months. Officials did tell us they are making other security-related changes.
Let's talk about the lighting. The fixtures here in the garages have been in place since they were built. Airport officials concluded it was time for an upgrade. Workers are now in the process of installing these. They are motion-sensitive LED lights. The job's about 50% complete throughout all of the garages, and they're much brighter.
There are a total of 5,000 lights across the airport's garages. Each will be upgraded. Fortunately, car thefts are down at the airport, and police say overall safety improved last year. Still, the installation of cameras makes sense to those we spoke to.
Stores have cameras, the traffic signals have cameras, every place, which is good because a lot of people have been helped and some have been caught doing bad things because of the cameras.
How long will PHL stay in a holding pattern? We'll stay on it and we'll let you know. I'm Joe Holden, CBS News, Philadelphia.